All right, everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. I'm a little late on the intro today. But it's day 62 in case that gets cut off, and 50 allowance. 50 allowance. We would like to look at the trophy list again. What do we got in here now? We did two yesterday. We got the directory. We got the full house trophy. What would be easiest? The realm sigils, of course, is really the next one. The showroom and the final exam are the other big ones. The dartboard, whenever we get there. And then the rest, 20 dens we can do. These are all a different save file. Which, these two, they would take a while, right? You have to play a whole nother game. The curse effect is bad. The dare we don't even know about. If it is the same curse effect. Room 46 in one day seems nearly impossible. Under an hour is effectively the same thing. Because... Okay, to get into room 46, you need the basement key. You have to open up... Well, you have to do the gear puzzle to get to the north lever. So you have to do the gear puzzle, which means you need a tomb, empty the fountain, or that's it. Because you have to move the minecart. So that does seem... Well, or you still get a pump room. You reduce the reservoir by 1 so you can take the boat. I guess that's an option, but... Okay, so maybe it's a little easier. Okay, this is a toughie. We have three choices here. Do we go for the classrooms to take the final exam? Do we get a shrine to get Blessing of the Monk? We're pretty sure it's guaranteed at 30 coins. Or do we get the trading post to try to get a vault key? What items do I have? I should be able to see. I can't see on the screen. That's lame. We do have items. I guess we have the shield, which is like okay. I'm gonna do classrooms. We kept the shield and a prism key. I should have just tossed the prism key. Those were maybe two of the worst things we could have gotten. The shield could be okay. But I think we want to try to take our classroom final exam today, or just learn a little more, see what's going on. We have some new intel. We have the intel about the angels. Maybe those are hidden somewhere in something. Library could get us to a classroom. We have 4 gems. I'm gonna take a storeroom. We need gems for the classrooms to draft the classrooms. I should have asked the classroom cost. No, I think the trophy room was still the right room to use the axe on from the armory. But using it on a classroom next, if we don't get the final exam today, could be huge, because that is the only time we would have multiple classrooms is to draft 9 of them, which is 9 gems. It essentially costs 9 gems to draft the room. It's a little different than that, but sure, right? Let's take an observatory. We could get like the diamond constellation here, so I'm perfectly fine with this to try to... Okay. Oh, Draxus. That's where we've seen Draxus before. So Draxus is definitely death, if we didn't already assume that. Now, dead-end rooms are more common, which does blow. I don't know if we're getting the classrooms today because of that, that's a nasty effect, dude. Lockpick, though, more gems. I figured there were at least a couple of gems in here, and we get some like keys and some other stuff, so worth. Okay, we get a shovel, and then is that everything? I almost missed one last time. It's mostly around here. The trunk, obviously. Just open it. Get a key card. There's something. But today might be the day we're forced to do 20 dead ends instead of the classrooms, which does suck. We could still get classrooms, but I don't think we're getting 8 with the dead end nonsense. So let's take one here because it was the only room that doesn't kill me instantly. If we know about the colors, we know about all this. I don't think anything is left to learn in grade 1. A vault that kills me. Great. The dead ends are bad. The dead ends are very... I'm dead. That's it. If I didn't take the storeroom right... Oh, okay, no, we can come up from the foundation. So we're not completely dead. A wine cellar gives us some gems to spend when we come out of the foundation. Just because we have a key card, we can do the foundation elevator strat. But, like, again, we have to remove dead ends like crazy from the draft pool. We should just try to get 20 dead ends instead of making the classrooms happen. I don't know, because like it's bad. It makes so many dead ends. It's not even funny. But let's come down here. I'm not gonna bother opening room 46 from down here because whatever. I'm not walking all the way to the sanctum. We're just gonna go to the door. Hit the key card in the elevator. Thank God we got that at least. Otherwise, this was just pointless. Then we hit this. Don't forget to hit the button. Starts coming down. There we go. Okay. Pull it up. And... problem is, we at least have keys, because these doors are decently likely to be locked. We have a shovel. We have a key card, so... Hello, security door. We'd love to see security. And we'd love to see classrooms, or, I don't know, something that could help us just spam dead ends. Like, if we go bottom first and get, like, a three-way door... Okay, a den is close. A coat check. A coat check does let us get the power hammer to open up the thing outside, which I'm gonna go do right away. So let's steal the power hammer. It might be finally time to let the power hammer go after this. We'll see. But we've seen everything. We opened up the castle thing. We've seen every room. I can't think of another place to use a power hammer. Like the freezer when you do the thing, but I think you can just melt that frozen door. I think you might be able to use like a normal sledgehammer, the Morning Star for that. Or, yeah, no, it's called the Morning Star, right? Or I think that maybe there's a different name for it. Anyways, in this, but the flail. Because it gives you a star in the morning. But let's go to the tunnel with the power hammer, and we'll see. We might just want to check something else at the end of the day. Like we could stash a vault key in there if we find one, or I feel like I move really slow in here, but maybe it's just because it's the longest hallway of all time. Okay, we get this door, we get the basement door, we get the key card door, we get the brick wall door. We get a red door. We have to do that boiler room thing. Okay. That makes sense. That is the last door that we know of, basically. That can be done any day, and you don't even need to power anything from the boiler. Just the actual little red thing in the boiler room. So that's like easy enough. We do need to come this way. I'll put the coat check back for now. I'll put the hammer back just because we're already going to be there. Maybe we need it at some point later. I don't think so. So if we ever get something better, I think we can get rid of the power hammer at this point. Because the only things left to discover that are new are what's in the tunnel. And what's like behind the castle thing with that clock that we discovered, and you know. Okay, classroom. The next one should, I think, bend in our favor. If we can at least re-roll here to see what's going on. The armory will let us continue. I don't really see the point in it, though. We just need to light the freezer, which the freezer could show up. So if we get the torch, it's not the worst thing in the world. The axe is also just solid, and we can afford it. Okay, there's the torch is 8, and then what else is in here? The flail, perfect. Oh, right, I think we got an extra star because of that today as well. But let's go to the room directory. Do we just use it on the classroom right now instead of the throne room? I think so. I think you just toss it on the classroom. It saves you so many gems when we're trying to do the final exam, even if it's not today because of the dead ends. That is huge. And it's a decent enough room on a normal day, just because of the effect with the like drafting type rooms, because you probably have a couple of those, the library or the reading nook or something like that. Is this is math day? No, this is science day. We already passed math day, I believe. Of course, the vault is something. I'm gonna redraw here. Oh, wait, doors are unlocked isn't the worst. None of these are particularly favorable layouts. I guess we'll take a den. Can't do that door. Commissary just sends us down, but we might be able to fit like one more classroom down there. We can't really buy anything, which I didn't really realize. Banana gem key, set of gems. Not the greatest shop in the world. Are we doing 20 dead ends, or are we doing, well, or the sanctum technically, or are we doing classrooms? We'll get another Draxus day eventually. I think the classrooms maybe is possible. Let's just put the vault down. We need this eventually. We see the vault so rarely. I can buy more gems and keys and stuff from the commissary now, so it's decent. There's a coupon book in here too. Are these readable, or are these nothing? These are nothing. Okay. So yeah, we see a vault key, we see a vault key. If we don't, we don't. Okay, so we book it back through the foundation. We try to get a multi-door thing, but we could also just like lose right here. I should have bought something from the commissary, but I'm stupid. Okay, so we're forced to go down. So today's over, basically. Nah, not really, basically, just literally. Again, an experiment. I don't even want to look at it because it's not gonna. We can maybe get one thing out of it. I don't know. We can try to see a sauna in the last couple rooms. We've only seen it once. There might be something to it. What? I guess we should see. What the hell happens if you shield the lavatory? There's stuff in here. Okay. I guess that's it. Well, good to know. Do we have? Nope. Of course we don't. I think it can only show pretty high up. But, okay. So if you shelter or shield the lavatory, you get items. So I guess technically the negative effect of the lavatory is just always empty. Maybe I just got lucky and it could normally have items. I don't know. What do you code check? We have a lot of stuff. A treasure map? Coupon book? Morning star? The torch? Reasonable. the night shield, it's not the greatest, right? It is only like once a day. Once per day while drafting, you can equip the night shield to remove the effect of one rider. It's like decent, but we have the armory, so we'll see it again. I'm gonna do the torch, which we'll also see in the armory again. We have no need for the power hammer, I believe. So it's gone in my eyes. Schoolhouse, the dead end thing just screwed me. We maybe could have made something happen, but whatever. Do we have a room to end in? No, so we just send it, and we'll do another day for sure. But yeah, that's messed up. It is messed up. What would we like to see today? Again, a trading post is always good. A shrine, another schoolhouse. We don't really want to see, you know, the hovel or the root cellar. Those are kind of our bad ones. We could try, like, to grab a boudoir and then just re-roll it to make something happen. I guess we should do that. So let's just start it like normal here. Okay. Box with a true statement contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true. I hate. You will not solve this puzzle. False. I can't. You can't tell. Is this true or false? I'm gonna assume it's false automatically. There are only 5 statements in this room. So I believe you're false. You're false. You're false. You're true. Which means that this box does not contain the gems. Okay, well, box with 1 false statement contains gems. Okay, whatever. I don't know. We can Nook. We can library. Maybe we don't have to library. I'll take a chapel here. Screw it. We get the corner. We can stick a good dead end in there, or an observatory. Sure, we can keep pushing this while we're kind of cooking quickly. Do we get dead ends again today? I suppose we'll find out. No. Okay, green rooms. There's some chests in the hall, and apples are better. Okay. Boiler room. We need the boiler room to power the red door. Perfect. I tried to think of why. It was not that long ago. But we need to adjust one of these to go that way. I think it's going to be this one. Now you're powered. Now we go outside. That's it. That's all we got to do. We're pretty close. We're going to eat some chapel cost, whatever. We're going to eat a little bit of steps, but that's a primary thing we got to do is open these damn doors. Now, is there another type of door? There's like the microchip door. Theoretically, there could be another one of those. Like the powered door. This is already essentially a powered door. Like the gemstone cavern. Or I think the original entrance to the Black Bridge, like with the puzzle. Microchip door is the last reasonable one, I think. This is now open. Candle door. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So it's a good thing we put the torch in the coat check. If we see it, we can open that up. There was one other thing I wanted. The freezer, of course, the freezer. We really want to light the freezer on fire. We need to defrost that thing. I think those are our last 2. I can't remember if there's any other things we need to light. I don't think so. But getting a code check should be decently easy, I think. We just have to make sure we take it. Reopening these 2, I think we do. I think the chances of at least 1 key are decent. There we go. Pays for itself. We get a little extra. Yeah, there is the one that's just like all coins or a couple dice. We can get the outside room now, though. What do we want? What do we want from an outside room now that we have the torch thing? I don't really think it matters. Like, we want the shrine, always. We want a trading post. And we can try the schoolhouse again now that classrooms are free, especially. It's a big help. That means we can spend gems on, like, green rooms and get lots of doors for a lot of classrooms. Do we know what to do with the shrine left? I've wanted to try the garage. I don't think there's anything we need to try. Let's get the trading post just to force through a thing. We can trade the wind-up key for like a dice or something. Coupon book, card keys, sledgehammer. Yeah, I think the sledgehammer can show up now that the power hammer's deleted. Let's get, can I get the compass back? Nope. Sledgehammer is okay. If we see trunks, we didn't have to open those two, I guess, but whatever. But we really want to trade for a vault key. We need the sanctum to happen. Even if it's not the sanctum, the key that leads to the sanctum key, it removes something permanently from the vault, which hopefully means we can't get the thing anymore. Okay, well, there's a coat check. So I guess we're immediately turning around, which is completely fine. Let's go light the torch door down there. And of course, we can still do a freezer today if we'd like. If we find one. Boy, we're really walking around a lot. If only I had drafted one more room earlier, we could have picked up the torch, but we wouldn't have known it needed to be a... Well, no, we did know it needed to be this. Because we didn't open this wall. No, because we opened the boiler today. Right. What the hell is that texture, man? Torch has a wacky sound. The micro... I knew it! I did say it, didn't I? That's the only other door we know of. I should have gotten them, but I didn't think it was going to happen. So it's just every door. Now, is there another door? I don't think so. And this seems like the last one, because it's quite hard to get those microchips. You have to solve a lot of new clue stuff. But let's see. They should be in the apple orchard, because we stuck them in the satellite and left them there. Hopefully the satellite does not go away. I don't think it will, but like the grotto door closed, so are we able to see any evidence of of the throne room area, where you pick up the throne room, rather. The blueprint for it, or the black print for it, I suppose. We can't really see it from outside, and that makes a lot of sense. We just know it's past that gate somewhere. Okay, let's grab these. I guess it wouldn't... The satellite going away wouldn't do anything. We've already gotten the primary effect of the satellite, which is... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I should have guessed that this was a thing, because... Well, A, you need the microchips to get the throne room, right? The microchips to get the extra experiments, which let you remove the crates from the tunnel. So getting that secret is directly related to this one. So I should have guessed that this would be a door. We thought about it at least, but we're gonna kill our steps today. So this might not be the greatest one, but we're at least making progress somewhere. Running shoes, save me, please. I am sprinting. Again, the hallway just feels so long. Because it is. Okay, we tilt. We get this one, we get this one, we get this one. Is there another type of door? Who knows? I believe no. Open sesame. What the hell is that? Please tell me you just open up. Okay. It does just tell me I'm in the grounds now, which is just like outside, so that doesn't really help. We know nothing about this door. Do these need to stay here? I don't mind if they do, because we don't really need them. Nice. Let's leave them there. Okay, clearly there's something. I don't know what would open that. The blue crown, maybe? Blue crown is likely. Blue crown is highly likely. It doesn't tell me that anywhere, but I think the blue crown is highly likely. So the next time we get to room 46, which is probably not today. Today seems scuffed, especially because I have so little steps. We should take the blue crown to that door. Okay. We do have the boiler room, so whatever happens here happens. Let's take a corridor. Outside room is a trading post. Okay, we do just want items. We want to trade. Bedroom closet's okay. I'd rather use it on a bedroom if we could. We have a sledgehammer if we see more trunks. I'll save the hallway for later. Let's just drop a spare bedroom. We don't have to go in it. Is there a... There is like a sleeping mask on there, so I'll take that. And then I'll just leave this room real quick and come back just to get one more step. Or 5 more. Dorm, bedroom. I'll take the bedroom. Hopefully we can get the bedroom closet here. I would mind it, but maybe it has a vault key. I don't know. Okay. Lab experiment could help us cook something up. We can hit this real quick. We can hit security real quick, technically, but honestly, it's going to take so long to type out the thing. I don't want to. Allowance or stars? We're pretty close to 50. We'd like to see exactly 50. I'm going to take the allowance because we do just need to up our money game. I'll take the upgraded floor plan. We need to buy out the showroom. We need to buy more gift shop things when we unlock them. They're probably going to cost a lot. We don't have card keys today. Security lets us go down. Theoretically, the dark room does as well, but I'll do security. Security would be another one to axe the cost of, but not anytime soon. We should keep the armory as long as possible just to keep getting the axe. Because we could just make the whole damn game free if they keep giving us the axe, so... Like, let's do that. But I do believe the throne room is next, because that is essential. That we, you know, if we have everything we need for the throne room, we need to be able to afford the throne room. And I believe we need the scepter, the curse stone. Oh, that's why I should have taken the shrine. The scepter, wherever that is. We believe it's related to the black key that we get from the castle thing. But the stone, the crown, and then ready is the throne, whatever that note said. So yeah, we might have to curse ourselves one more time in order to do all that. A gym takes it out of the pool. We don't have to enter it. Maybe there's like an item we can see, but whatever. Goodbye. I'll take a quest bedroom. I don't think we're getting the effect, but it is an upgraded room, so we get some allowance. We get a compass. Could help. We just have to enter the antechamber, not even room 46. Although I'd like to enter room 46 because of the blue door downstairs. Take a workshop. We're going to get some wacky rooms because of the compass, but it's okay. Can I combine anything? We can almost make another power hammer. Awesome. Commissary, we got money. We can buy some keys. We can buy like a shovel. Maybe a couple gems. Perfect. Pool. We'd like to see the sauna again. Like we've seen the sauna once. It was when we had a freezer, so I didn't even look at the room. So effectively, we still have no knowledge of the sauna. I'll take a kennel because we have a shovel. And I'll dig in the spot right here so that this door can open. Is there any chance of items or anything? Nope. Where are you? Hello. Water jug. Drop a passageway here. We can split off. Make sure we can access both antechamber doors in the event of room 46 action. Perfect pantry. Slides right in. Secret garden would help open that one up. I can't remember what the other one is ever. Could be the weight room. No, weight room is south. But anyways. Pump room, I don't think we need. We love the armory. We don't need to fill up the house. So, like, I don't really care about losing this room. We want to see the axe. I can't afford the damn axe, man. I spent all my money in the commissary. I'm stupid. You know, it would help get that a treasure trove. We don't have a key for that, but we should be able to buy another key with this after the axe. We definitely axe the throne room. Doesn't really help us now, but we eventually want to, for sure, because it's so expensive. 5 gems for a room that essentially has a north antechamber lever, which we always have, is, you know, a little much. But let's go. Found floor plans? Yep. 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 Kill it. Thank you. You can grab a shield. These are 8. I don't really mind these. We already have a sledgehammer, but the star is okay. Okay. Yeah, this day's been whack anyways, right? We didn't really key max. We're all messed up. We just want to see like a sauna here or something. You get the trophy room, that's 8 gems back. That's why you axe the trophy room. And we get to see many of our trophies here. There's gotta be a secret after you get all trophies with the case, but obviously that's gonna take like 100 years. Unfortunately, gems don't let us open doors. I don't think there is anything that does that, now that I think about it. You think there would be something. But we can, oh, we're out of keys. Never mind. Let's buy some more gems, because I'm stupid. And, we gotta go all the way around back to the boiler room, which is easy enough. We go here, we get the free bedroom. Did we get a sleeping mask? Have we been here before? No. Okay, and we already got the sleeping mask from here. I need to fix this now that the red door is open. Although, the red door likely needs to stay open. When we get the crown. So that is something to think about. I believe the red door is now closed. Based on the way it works in the gear room downstairs. Or for that one in the basement. Courtyard solid. Save some keys, upgraded room, and get some allowance. I forgot about that, but I don't really mind. The doors were already open, my brothers. Thank you for thinking about me. Does only trigger once. Okay. Pump room, I don't really care for. Dining room, we at least get the lunchbox, which will help because we need steps. I am going to go this way real quick. We get to unlock the door. If it was locked, I thought... Why didn't they bark just now? Because there could not have been a locked door in the courtyard. That's what it does. We've already figured that out. I guess we'll take the bedroom closet. Maybe should have taken the utility box because of security doors, because we have no key card, but at least we get some allowance out of it. And I don't know what that meal is. What is that? And we already have been to rank 8, so... Boiler room, perfect. Okay, we're 82 steps. 83 steps, thank you, Salt. The worst item, maybe, but one you're happy to have. Do we want a secret passage? Anything. No, I don't think so. We can't do blue, and we can't do black. So... Not really a point. We can't, like, well, we already have the treasure trove. It would just be like a throne room that shows up. And we don't really need that. I'll take this. Just to get another key. Of course, it's upgraded. We can access this door, which is probably locked. No. We can throw down an attic, sure. Secret garden. Okay, that's antechamber potential. For access to the crown. We have the boiler room today, so we can test bringing the crown to the blue door. Red wheelbarrow. Treasure map. Where are you at today, huh? I think we got that one, right? Okay, it's in the passageway up there. That's pretty close. Why did I not go through this door? I think it's a security door, isn't it? We can get some money in there. I didn't go through the trophy room either. Am I stupid? Or were they locked? I don't remember. Hit a secret garden. That cracks open the antechamber. And it is the one we need here. We should flip the other one. We have so many steps that we don't need more than that one. Okay, so secret garden, sweet. More gems, sweet. On the way back through, we need to flip the boiler to the red door. Although, actually, hang on. Let me... No, we don't need the boiler to access the antechamber. So we can flip it to open the red door, then take the crown to the blue door and try that. Like a veranda here. Not the worst. Open up the doors, maybe. There we go. Boudoir. We can hit some rerolls, sure. Of course, the allowance. That's a great lab. It's a great lab. Experiment. Let's see. Pump room, don't care for. Office will take us to the corner. We'll get a gem back. I'll do it. Otherwise, we just end up in this middle limbo. Which I don't really care for. Any items? No. Don't really care for the money from the thing. Clock tower is... we have a coat check. Maybe we get another thing. A music room. Do we have a vault? We don't have a vault. Theoretically, it could have a vault key, right? We gotta try. Okay, it's a goddamn prism key. Probably locked door. We could make it blue. What blue room we want? Like a vault. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work on blue rooms. Get some items from sheltering the lavatory. I don't think so. Kitchen. We can see what's going on in the conservatory, I guess. We can smash the trunk. Beautiful. 2 more reroll dice. We can try to make a vault happen if we see a key. Standard, unusual. I'm fine with this. This is standard too. I maybe want to make the planetarium more rare. It is fairly deadly, although we don't care about filling up the house anymore. Yeah, I don't want to screw with that. I don't want to screw myself by, oh, what happens if we make it super common? Essentially nothing. I don't know what's beeping, and I guess I'll burn the step to find out. What the hell is it? Is it in like the door frame? Oh, there's a coin in the corner. Okay. We can dig in here. I didn't even dig out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's probably another one somewhere. Is there not? There's one. Nope, that's the same one. Okay, only one today. Break room, solid place to end the day. Pump room lets us get into this area, which could have something. And we'd really like to see a vault. We could probably trade for a key card. Do I have car keys? I don't have a garage, so that doesn't matter. Okay, let's go to the foundation. Let's crack open room 46. We can grab the crown, take the crown to the blue door, hit the boiler, make sure you get the red thing, but then take the crown to the blue door. One moment, please. Thank you. We're gonna hit a crazy run all the way down as we do. I feel like that glitches every time now. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe that's just what it looks like, and it's my brain freaking out. Let's go to room 46. We want to come back up the elevator. It's going to take a minute. Thankfully, this stays solved every time. If I had to do that every single time I came down here, I, might not play the game anymore. Just, to be straight up with you. The gear puzzle's kind of a mess, but thankfully it doesn't reset. Let's hit the lever. Let's hold the thing to skip. And we'll run right back. Maybe we should go outside just to hit the trading post. But let's. Maybe we can trade the blue. If this doesn't work out, or even if it does, I guess we can try to trade the blue crown. The blue crown might turn into a vault key. It might turn into something else sweet. It could turn into the other crown theoretically, or I don't know, right? I don't think we've ever traded the crown, or if it even lets you. So I guess we'll see. Because it doesn't let you do a couple things. I don't think it lets you do the showroom items. Because I think we've been able to do that before, and it just didn't work. Nothing showed up, so. Okay. We can now access the antechamber. We have access through the pantry at the top left. I just need to get there. So we need to... I need to go that way. Okay. So we need to go back down through the boiler room, hit the thing. It's going to cut off this door, which is fine. Because I think it cuts off this. Or, I don't know, maybe we can do something else somewhere else, but... Gotta flip this 100,000 times. We can dig in here as well, I guess. There we go, it's that one. That's gonna light up, perfect. We get a turnip, perfect. Salt that thing. I probably could use those steps, so that's good. We're gonna go all the way back through the entrance. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Did I do this? I guess I did. There's only one thing used. And then I traded the key right away, I think. The wind-up key for something. Apple. Salt that thing. Apple. Thanks to the secret garden. Apple. Reroll dice. Hello. I didn't see you the first time. Boy, secret garden going crazy. Okay, it's not every single room. That's what I thought. I was like, holy cow. Maybe in here. Nobody. Don't know if anything can spawn in there. Still love to see the sauna. We go kennel. Actually, we check the trophy room real quick. I might have burned a step. No, this door is open. I'm just stupid. There's a blue room. Can't use the prism key. Locker room maybe not the best, but well, I guess we can reroll. We'd love to put like a vault down. If we could. I would really like that. Casino's tempting. A drawing room is just more rerolls and we get access to both doors, so there's something. We could still use the dice after using the thing. Still a blue room. Shield the archives, no thank you. Okay. Break room. At least somewhere to end the day. We should do the dartboard puzzle just to advance the trophy, so give me a second. 10. 7, 4, 20, 10. 9. Why does this feel wrong? Because this is normally subtraction. This is multiply? Okay, 9. Why am I broken? 36 minus 20 is 16. The hell 16? 11. 33 minus 13 is going to be 20. And yep. Goddamn silver key, I hate you. You're at least a key. A key. Like if I need one right here. Which I do. Okay. Could drop a throne room. Is there a point? I don't think so. Mount Holly gift shop? Whatever. Let's just get up here. We can see... You can't buy blue tents. We don't even know the cost. Dirigiblocks is not in the game yet. Treasure map. There we go. Please go faster. Because we're going to see the longest thing of all time. Just for basically something that I think has no effect unless it has a vault key in it. Or an item, I guess. It says one of the lost coffers. Now the cursed coffer is a thing, right? So I guess there are multiple coffers. 8 gems. Would have loved to see a freezer. Look at that. We filled up the house except the one room where I said I don't really need to do that today. Why do we get an allowance token? Ah, because of the quest bedroom. That's how it gives it to you. I just didn't expect it like that. Now we take the crown. Everything here is good. See you later. Most anticlimactic room 46 of all time. And then we need to take this all the way outside. Both for the... whatchamacallit and the other whatchamacallit. Now, I don't know what I'm saying. That's empty. The blue door, as well as the... No, I cannot go this way. I gotta go through the lab. The blue door and the trading post, we need to take that both places outside. But to do that, we need to leave through the front, which should just be this way. Wonderful. Outside. Okay, outside a little foggy. It wasn't loading. That's how video games be. The red door is, in fact, open. So this should be no problem. But we take the crown to the blue door and see if I get anything. Is that the secret sauce? We'll find out. We've never seen this door before. and may never see it again, so. But I imagine it's the last one, unless they trick me with... Well, I was going to say a red door, but they already did. We know how the red door works. Nothing. Perhaps I need to do something else, which I guess we need to find out. So this is dead until we get something that tells us something. Like if we get an item that says open the blue door into the tunnel, we're pretty solid. Okay, but we can take the crown to the trading post, see what can happen. We don't have a vault, so actually there's no reason to. I guess we'll just see what happens anyways, and then we make our way to the break room and kill it there. At least we got several allowance. I think we got 8 allowance today. I think we started with 50, so that's pretty good. You know, if we did that every day, we'd have a crap load of money by now, but... there's still the distillery in here as well, which, I don't know. Maybe there's something. Our keys. Hey, we've already seen that train. Silver key, key card, coin purse. Okay, sleeping mask for 2 gems, goodbye. I guess we shouldn't do that, because now something else can turn into a sleeping mask. 2 gems, knight's shield, just dice, morning star is a silver key, lockpick kit, rabbit's foot. Pretty solid thing to do there. Broken lever, sleeping. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Gear wrench is a decent one. The hull pass is at least like a rare item. I don't know. Maybe we need to like see the lost and found. Haven't we found a vault key in the lost and found before? I think we have. So maybe there's something there where we just need to do that, or I don't know. We do have a coat check. We can check something, so I shouldn't have thrown everything away. Do we do the crown? What is the crown affecting? The first time you draw it. Is that every single time? Can we just delete red rooms out of today's draft pool? I don't know. I want to see what happens if we have it in here and we get to room 46 again. It also just says crown. Like we know things here can't spawn, at least base items. Like if we check a power hammer, we never see the sledgehammer again. So I need to. I want to see what happens if we get to room 46 and the crown's in there, or I already have the crown from there. Does it just stay empty, or do they do something else for me? That could very well be a thing. Maybe that's how we get the scepter. I don't know. We think it's the castle thing, but that's just a key. I don't know what you do with the key after. I don't think we've seen like a black chest or something. Maybe we put it in the treasure room key? Yeah, it is a black room for a black key. Or we put it somewhere in the throne room, maybe. Could very well be it. But for now, I'll end the day in here. I don't think we used the note document at all today, but I'll put it on the screen. That's our castle cipher. And for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.